What's up, everybody? Andres Café Tres Estrellas back again. I just roasted up some Ethiopia Farasala coffee. It's a dry processed green coffee bean. I just roasted it up. I have another video up on roasting that. So we're gonna make some in my AeroPress. Put some in my coffee grinder. I just ground it up. Let's go ahead and get our coffee started and our water started. So the AeroPress has a few different components that you have to assemble before you get your coffee going. So we have our plunger, and this is where you put your water. So you put those together. And then here is where you put your coffee. They recommend 15 grams of coffee. You can go ahead and mess with that however you want, depending on your flavor, the flavor that you want. So I have some ground coffee here, the freshly roasted Ethiopian. Got that going. Put the lid back on. So you'll need a timer to do this one. They come with these little filters. It goes into their cap. And you put it in there. You want to make sure it's in there pretty good, because if not, you have to wet it a little bit. Because if not, if you don't make sure it's in there right, you're going to get coffee grounds into your cup. So make sure it's in there. Get that ready. You need a cup to put the coffee in. It comes with a funnel. I've never really used it. Never had any problem aiming into the AeroPress. So you need a timer also. I'm going to get my cell phone here and turn on the timer function. Stopwatch mode. So you also have a stir, so when you first put the water in, you have to stir it. So it comes with a stir, a funnel, a good stock of filters. Yeah, so I keep all my freshly roasted coffee in little, repurpose other containers, and I keep everything in. I have it here Ethiopian. This is a wet process. We're going to compare the two to see which one tastes better. So we have two different processing methods from the same part of the world. We want to see the differences, taste the differences of those two coffees. So the water's coming to a boil. We got our 15 grams of coffee into our assembled AeroPress. We have our stir stick ready, our timer ready, filter in the cap. We'll get going here pretty soon. So like I said, I made a video on roasting these coffees. I put that up on YouTube already. Go ahead and check that one out. It also shows my homemade coffee roaster. I put a blog post on how I made that. If you guys want more detail, let me know, and I will put something together that explains how exactly I put it together. I had my aunt give me another stir crazy popcorn popper, so that was really what I was worried about, the part that I was missing, because you have to do a little to disassemble that and take some stuff out of the inside. But now that I have a popcorn popper that hasn't been modified, then I can get a video on how I what I did in the inside of that to make it a popcorn coffee roaster. All right, so this on, the scale on, timer started. You need to add 100 grams of water. Okay, and you need to stir for 30 seconds so we can get everything all mixed up. This is where all the magic happens. So you can see when you're stirring it, you want to make sure you get all the grounds, coffee grounds, wet. This is where all the steeping happens. Okay, so that's 30 seconds. So then what you do is you take your cap. No, first what you do is you fill the water. Or else you're going to have like an espresso shot. 220 grams of water total. Done. Now you put your cap on. In and turn. And you wait 30 more seconds. It's a total time of 1 minute 30 seconds from when you put the water in to when you put it into your cup. So we're going to make a little room so we can do that. Got my cup here. So it's going to take 2 hands to flip this over because these are just connected via the rubber stopper that's in there. So you want to make sure that everything goes smoothly. So 1, 2, 3, over into your cup, 2 hands, and it should take 20 seconds to push all the liquid . Once you're all the way down, you're done. Let's see. Almost. Alright, so do that. Tap, tap. That's all done. There you have it. Freshly brewed, freshly roasted Ethiopian dry processed coffee.